Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming to you today. This is True Boxing. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. I'm out here to give the information out, and today I'm doing the preview on the DAZN card that's taking place Saturday, February 27th. This Saturday coming up. It's a preview of the main event, and this is from New Zealand. Now, there's two cards on DAZN taking place this weekend. One of them is Canelo, which I'll be doing that video later on tonight. And then the first one, though, earlier in the day, is coming from you to you from New Zealand. The main event's the only thing we're talking about, so we're going to get into that in a minute. Now, how do I say this? Well, first off, guys, if you enjoy my video, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down works. Subscribe if you like it. I really would appreciate that. I just got over 100 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys a lot. And I hope you guys keep enjoying the videos because I really enjoy pumping them out there for you. I love giving out the info. Yeah, and even a comment, any kind of comment, positive or negative, I'll take it. So anyways, that's it. So let's jump into it. We jump into this main event clash. I'm only going to talk about the one fight. It features Joseph Parker, the former heavyweight champion of the world. If you guys don't know Joseph Parker, you should. Joseph Parker is a top 10 heavyweight. I mean, this dude's been one of the most significant heavyweights of the last 5 years. He was in the top 5 at one point. He has a win over Andy Ruiz. He handed Andy Ruiz his first loss. It was by a somewhat controversial decision in his home country, but nonetheless, it was a close fight, and he got the win. And he also fought. He attempted to unify belts with Anthony Joshua. The reason the belts are unified, there's 3 belts, is because of the unification bout between that took place between Parker and Joshua, and he was the first guy to go the distance with Joshua, and is only one of 2 now. Him and Andy Ruiz are the only 2 to ever take Joshua 12 rounds. So he has an awkward style. He fought okay in that fight with Joshua. Joshua just kind of was a conservative, kind of stay busy kind of win. And that one, kind of workmanlike is what I'm saying. Not stay busy, but more of a workmanlike win. But he handed Parker his first defeat with that. And then he lost to Dillian White in a knockdown, drag-out affair. It was a fucking close fight, really close fight. He almost knocked Dillian White out in the 12th round. He lost a really close decision in the United Kingdom, where White's from. So Joseph Parker is a guy that's not too far off from being in the top 5, to be honest. He really isn't. He has a win over a top 5 guy in Andy Ruiz. He does. And he's right there for a world title shot. He is. He's currently, I think he's number 3 in the WBO right now. A win here keeps him moving forward towards a title shot maybe later in the year. It could end up being later in the year because Alexander Usyk, the number 1 contender, is likely fighting Joe Joyce next. And the winner of that will be the interim champion. And either whoever comes out as undisputed between Joshua and Fury, if they decide to fight in a rematch, which they're supposed to, then the winner of Usyk Joyce becomes the WBO champion, and they would very likely have to face their top contender, which could very well be former champion Joseph Parker. So Parker could end up fighting for a title later in the year if he can get past Junior Fa. Now, let's look at Junior Fa for a second. He's coming in the underdog, but this is a local showdown right here. Junior Fa is coming to make his name. He's 19-0, 10 knockouts. Not a huge power puncher, but decent enough. And he's trying to make a name for himself. He hasn't really beaten anybody significant as of yet. Hasn't done it, but he is good. From what we've seen, he's solid. So we're gonna see how good he really is, though, against Joseph Parker. Again, this is a local beef, a New Zealand beef. These guys are gonna try to settle a score between themselves. They've been talking a lot of shit the last couple of years, and there's been a few postponements of this fight. Now it's time to get it on. So I'm really looking forward to the fight on Saturday. I will be watching. And, Parker's a favorite for a reason. I think he's going to go show everybody why. He hasn't fought in about a year, and he's coming back to show everybody why he's a top 10 heavyweight and why he still wants a title shot. I think he's going to cleanly outclass Junior Fa. I think he stops him in the middle to later rounds or a clean one-sided decision. And, it's just A class versus B class, in my opinion, right here. I do think Parker is an A class heavyweight. I do think he's good enough to call that. And I haven't seen enough of Junior Fa to prove that. He could pull off the upset. You don't know, but he hasn't shown me anything. He doesn't really have a big resume, names, or anything on his resume to show me that he's really got a chance of winning this fight against Parker. So I'm going Parker, and we'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, that's it. That's the info. Again, if you like my page, thumbs up, subscribe. You don't like it, thumbs down. Leave me a shitty comment. I'm cool with it. But I appreciate you guys. Out of town this week, so that's why you see me doing my videos like this. But nonetheless, I'm never gonna stop doing them. You guys should know that, and I got some cool things coming at your way soon. So again, thank you for coming, and thank you for getting hit with the truth. True boxing.